And my closing argument today is going to be about the absolute madness that we've seen the last 3 weeks in black college football. If you told me that as we sit and do this show on November 13th, 2023, that Howard would have blown the doors off of North Carolina Central, if you had told me that Albany State, after losing to Allen and Edward Waters, would be alongside Benedict in the SIAC championship game, if you told me that the SWAC West would still be an influx situation going into Thanksgiving weekend, I would take it every time. And the point I'm trying to make is that we that our black colleges, our football teams, we're getting better. It isn't moving at the pace that people want it to. It's incremental. We just talked about this with, respect to Southern possibly moving on from Eric Dooley and Texas Southern moving on from Clarence McKinney. But we are getting better. If you look across all levels, you've got North Carolina Central, who is going to possibly host an FCS playoff game. You've got Benedict, who could make a deep run in the Division II tournament. And don't want to leave out NAIA, because Florida Memorial under Bobby Rome II went from 2-9 a year ago to 6-4 this year. They actually had a chance to win a share of the Sun Conference Championship. They didn't do it, but to go from 2-9, where that program was, to 6-4 and still have a chance at a conference championship is impressive, regardless of the level. My point is, we have to support our institutions. We just talked about with respect to keeping our kids safe, and let's give them something to enjoy while they're there and being safe, because these young men and women that represent our institutions in the field of play of the athletics, they do it with class, they do it with talent, they do it with style. They can pull off upsets. They provide a vibe to these other institutions that they don't know about. They come away saying, wow, we didn't know these kids were that good. Wow, we didn't know these kids could play. Let's build on that. Let's pool our financial resources together. Let's mentor these young men and women. Let's go, start booster clubs and different things to give our kids give our kids an advantage, and give kids that are interested in HBCUs a reason to come and play at our schools. So the talent is there, the skill level is there. It's not happening as quickly as people would like, but it is happening. This has been and I've been following black college football since I was a young man. Like, my mother took me to Delaware State College football games, not Delaware State University, Delaware State College. So we're talking about at least 30 years ago. And in the time that I've been following HBCU football, this has been one of the most entertaining years I've ever seen. And it can get better if we just provide the kids with the support, emotionally, financially, that they need to succeed. And that's up to us at this point. So let's just do better by our kids, and let's give them the resources they need to be successful, because they are trying their best and they're doing a darn good job of it.